Creatine. Pre-workout creatine. There's a whole bunch of random clips in this bitch. And you know what? I don't care. Shout out to Unforgivable, because I was obsessed with that for like 2 years. And yeah, so here it is, 11:30, drinking my creatine, having my creatine. Oh yeah, and for those of you that don't know, I've been using bodybuilding.com's just creatine monohydrate. This shit is, it doesn't matter. You don't need the creatine ethyl creatine HCl, creatine HCI. I think there's two different ones. There's HCl and HCI. There's a whole bunch of different blends and micronized and all of this other shit. Just go with a creatine monohydrate. You can load it at first if you want, but 5 grams a day, 2.5 to 5 grams a day, it'll be great. But for my birthday, my dad for some reason got me this by AEN, and I am using that right now for my creatine. It's I think 5 grams. The complex is 5.45 milligram or 5.45 grams. So it says 5,450 milligrams. So do the math, you know. And it's Creapure. It's creatine monohydrate, taurine, Russian tampon. Just kidding, Russian tarragon. Extract, whatever. Basically, it's 20% greater creatine absorption than creatine alone. I don't know if that's true or not, but it has a gram of carb, not from sugar. It has a tiny bit of sodium. And this is the grape bubblegum flavor. It tastes phenomenal. And basically that's what it is. And a thing about my contest prep also is my coach has me, the reason why I had to buy 6 gallons of water was because my coach has me just drinking purified spring water or spring water. I accidentally bought distilled a couple times, 2 gallons of distilled from Walmart when I was just kind of rushing around, and that's no big deal, but I just used that the first day, and that's got my extras for when I do quarter gallons and half gallons. So yeah, I have that one marked over there. This is all my supplies. See, some water, my light salt, my markers, little baggies, some more baggies. Then I have my secret supplements for tomorrow. Vitamin C, potassium. This baby obviously is for show day. And coming in the mail is my vitamin B6 and my secret sauce. It's called Vanadil. And Walden Farms. And then I also ordered new posing trunks Monday. So I'm praying that they're here by Friday. I talked to the guy on the phone. I was like, look, I was wondering if I could get these in, you know, before Saturday by any chance. And if that's the case, I'm going to have to skip my Friday class if they're not here by tomorrow, because I need them for Friday because I'm going up Friday night. Well, Friday during the day. I was just going to go because my school is 40 minutes toward Rochester. So for me to have to backtrack 40 minutes to go 40 minutes, it's a waste of $10, you know, because basically for me to drive from my house to school, it's $10 in gas, basically. Well, if I go to Chipotle, it's $10, and Chipotle is like a few miles away from the school. So, yeah. So when I do my posing update before my show, I will probably have my posing trunks, my new ones, and basically my coach wanted me to get new ones because of the way that my body is. He likes my trunks now, they're okay, but he had me get Premier Cut because he said that my glutes are good enough, and they will be good enough, you know, in the future for my other show to show that off. He said, so for you to wear the trunks that kind of cover more of your glutes, that's kind of silly. So I was like, all right, you know, and it cost me $38 between that and the priority shipping or whatever it was. You know, $38, that's not bad, because my other trunks were even more expensive than that. So, and also, today's Wednesday. I'm going to begin tomorrow shaving and also doing ProTan. So ProTan starts tomorrow. True story, since me and my girlfriend broke up, I don't know how the fuck I'm going to do my back or shave my back or any of that, 'cause she did that for me last time. So I'm going to have my dad or my sister shave my back for me. But, you know, I'll figure something out. And I'll have my dad probably tan my back for me. The thing is, I don't have to have this ProTan perfect because my coach wants to put Dream Tan on before I go on stage. He said he'll do it perfect because that's the thing about tanning is, you know, I've heard ProTan does really well. I've heard it does bad. And you can't put deodorant on because it changes the pH of your skin or some shit. So when you use the ProTan, you cannot put deodorant on and you cannot shower. Because it'll make you green. So I'll be doing like an abdominal shot, like green armpits and shit. So that's the thing I learned from my last show is you cannot cake the Dream Tan on. So my coach said, obviously he does this all the fucking time. He said he'll throw my Dream Tan on for me. He'll do it perfect. And I completely trust him with everything. And so he'll pat my Dream Tan on perfect. And what I learned from last time is you cannot cake it on because it'll you know, you could put it on and it'll showcase your muscles, but if you put too much on, it'll cake and you won't be able to see the separation really between your muscles. And I learned that from last time. Plus, it'll streak. So you gotta have somebody who knows what they're doing put it on, and you can't rush it. You gotta give it time, and also a little bit of time to dry. Because I did it literally, went on stage 5 minutes later, and it did not work. So between that and shaving too early, I think I shaved the Tuesday before the show. Now I'm waiting until the Thursday. And I've not been putting lotion on. I mean, I have on my arms sometimes. Like if I'm going to hit an upper body day, I might do it so I can kind of see the definition a little more. Because when I'm dry, you can't see the definition. You can't see the veins as well. So, but my legs are fucking like a desert. My legs are dry as fuck. And it sucks because my definition doesn't show as much. And I try to like look at that when I'm doing my posing practice at night. But, hey man. I know it's all going to pay off because the tans work so much better when your skin's dry as opposed to when you're hydrated. So I take really, really hot showers, and then when I shave, I don't put anything on after. You know how usually you put lotion on after. I don't do that shit. I'm just drying my shit out so that way the tan really absorbs because that's really what I want. It doesn't matter really what I look like. Now, I'm not trying to impress anybody. I'm trying to impress people when I'm on stage, and that's what fucking matters. So, another side note.